Howdy, strangers. It is Sunday the 22nd. It is also St. Patrick's Day, which means I'm going to be talking about something that has nothing to do with St. Patrick. Sorry, I just wanted to make a reference to what day it was. Anyway, I actually wanted to talk to y'all about polyamory. I did a Q&A and well, I wanted to get more questions, but no one was asking any questions on this, except for the few that I got. So to start off, what is polyamory? And the easy answer to that is polyamory literally translates to many loves, and it's typically defined as the idea of being able to have multiple partners or multiple romantic partners at the same time with the awareness and consent of all parties. So you can't really lie or cheat, and definitely can't really have any secrets when you're in a polyamorous relationship. Otherwise, it's not an open relationship, it's just outright cheating. How is polyamory different from an open relationship? Well, polyamory is actually a specific type of open relationship. You have swingers and other types of open relationships, but polyamory is more focused on equal grounding as well as romantic relationships rather than anything sexual. There can be sex in that, just like there can be sex in any type of romantic relationship, but the focus on it is more romantic, consensual, loving. How do you balance time between multiple partners? Well, scheduling is a huge deal when it comes to that. If you are really bad at scheduling, I'm sure that there are things that you can do to help with that, but just make sure that everyone's aware of how your life is. Now, some relationships don't require as much time and focus. So I know a lot of people talk on how they are really clingy and such, while as some people are more reserved. It's just all about finding the balance between things. And so being able to talk about your schedules, even share your schedule if you use Google Calendars, or if Apple Calendars allows you to share things like that, then it works really well in that regard. Now, how do you deal with time when you're polyamorous if you have a family with one? Same thing, just being able to schedule times together and work around everyone's needs is vital. I already have a child with my wife, but my girlfriend and I are talking about having a family as well. We want to be living together before that happens, so having everyone together will help as well. But I know plenty of people have families that are far apart. Many people have families who are across the country and such just due to work. And so it's very unique to each relationship. But again, being able to schedule things out works extremely well. What is the best thing about polyamory? Many people would say having so many sexual partners is the best part, but with me being demisexual, that just wouldn't make any sense. Instead, I think the best part is the fact that I have this deep and truly intimate connection with these people. And I have two of the best partners out there who helped make an amazing support network for me. And as for the worst part, in my experience, it's been the dating scene. Not everyone is really thrilled to date someone who is polyamorous, especially someone who is a father who doesn't want to just jump into bed with everyone. For a while, I felt very similar to Rebecca Parham when people would flirt with her and then suddenly have new girlfriends. Yeah, I was the boyfriend fairy, and it sucked. I don't even get any wings. I got a malfunctioning jetpack that exploded shortly after I received it. If I was a decent artist, that would make for an awesome shirt. I did get a crown, though, but that's currently being polished. Were you ever monogamous, or would you consider becoming monogamous? I grew up being monogamous, but in my young adult years, I always felt pulled to multiple people. I had a drawing that perfectly showed how I felt during that time, but that's gone now. And since I started dating when I was 18 and accepted my polyamory when I was 24, I've spent pretty much half my dating years on each side of it. My wife showed me the lifestyle, and I clung to it pretty fiercely. If things don't work out with my current girlfriend, I may just go and try to be monogamous, but that's highly unlikely. And that's all the questions that I had. So I am going to go into a few other things that are part of me and my lifestyle. So in the next few weeks, you'll be seeing a video all about some of the changes that are going to be happening to this channel. Such as, Jack leaving and new people coming in and such. And to get started on that, my next video is going to be just the basic template for people who are going to be joining up with us. I may actually do that put that up on Wednesday, so that it's not interrupting my normal videos, but we'll see how things are going at that time. But yeah, that'll be the basic template for anyone who's wanting to join this channel or the other strangers. If you prefer to go to that one, they are accepting a lot more people than we are. We are just trying to have between 5 to 7 people on here, one for each day of the week. I know Marilyn has Monday, and I'm obviously now on Sundays, and I have no clue who else is going to be on here, because after Jack leaves, it's just going to be the two of us unless Jules comes in. So yeah. Now, to answer your question, Marilyn, the Starting as Strangers Facebook group is public. So that is going to be one place that I try to put things up. Speaking of which, I am bringing challenges in. It's going to be kind of like punishments, but not as like punishing. I'm going to get a bit more into that in the later weeks, but essentially I'm going to have a lot of challenges that I'm putting for myself on there, and if I mess up on something or do something outside of the rule set that we have, then you guys get to pick the next challenge that I do. Otherwise, I'll just be putting the challenges that I do on here, as well as the Starting as Strangers Facebook group. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I have to talk about for today. I hope y'all have a great week. And Marilyn, please, if you have some spare time this week, reach out to me on Facebook so that we can figure out what all directions we're going to be going after Jack leaves, because I want to make sure everything's on the up and up with you as well. Anyway, DFTBA everyone, and bye-bye.